Hi guys, it's Red. In this lesson, we are going to talk about the if statement, a fundamental control structure that allows you to conditionally execute a block of code based on a specified condition. Let's get started. First of all, create a file, lesson 06 if.py. T equals true if T colon new line print parenthesis quotation mark T is true. Don't remove the indentation and run it. So if the condition, in this case T, is true, everything indented after this line will be executed. What if the condition was false? Let's try. F equal false if F colon new line print parenthesis quotation mark F is false, and run it. As you can see, just T is true has been printed. In order to execute something when the condition is false, we need another statement, the else statement. Let's create it. Here we change F is true, else column print parenthesis quotation mark F is false, and run it. And this time we also get F is false. Now let's try something more advanced. X equals 1 print X and if X double equals 1 colon print parenthesis quotation mark X is equal to 1, and run it. X is equal to 1. But what if we want to have more conditions? For example, if we want to know if X is less than 1. In that case, we can use the elif statement, specifying a new condition. We can use as many elif as we want. X equals 0 and elif X less than 1 colon new line print parenthesis quotation mark X is less than 1, and run it. As you can see, we got X is less than 1. Now let's make X bigger, X equals 2, and let's add an else statement. Else column new line print parenthesis quotation marks X is greater than 1. X less than 1 colon new line, and run. Now what if we want to know whether X is equal to 0 or negative? We can use a nested if. Let's try. Let's comment this line. If X double equals 0 colon print parenthesis quotation mark X is equal to 0. else, colon, new line, print, parenthesis, quotation mark, x is negative. Let's set x to 0 and run. And as you can see, x is equal to 0. Let's set x to -1 and run. X is negative. That's perfect. In this way, we have covered any possible value of x in the vicinity of 0. Now, let's talk about the ternary operator. It's a way to use the if statement a little differently from what you've seen until now. Let's try it. Result equals quotation mark, x is even, quotation mark, if x modulo 2 double equals 0, else, quotation mark, x is odd, quotation mark, and print the result. Print, parenthesis, result. And run it. X is odd because is equal to -1. So, if the condition is true, we obtain what's before the if. If the condition is false, as in this case, we obtain what's after the else. Let's make the condition true. Now let's make it equals 2. X is even. Now let's recap. Lesson 06 hyphen if. So today we learn about the if, elif, else statement, the nested if, and the ternary operator. For this lesson it's enough. Thanks for watching and see you in the next lesson.